Welcome to the Super 6 match between Pakistan and India at Lord's. You had a look at the pitch a little earlier, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, Richie, this is a good cricket surface. It's pretty flat with just a tinge of greenness. It should favour the batsman, although disciplined bowling will produce results, particularly early on, when there might be some movement off the seam. A tough call, perhaps a good toss to lose. Well, that's the state of the pitch. Back to you, Richie.
Srinath to bowl the first over of the day. So they need 97 to win from 120 balls. That's gone high in the air. That's the first boundary for Ganguly. The total is now no wicket for 4. That's straight up in the air. Super shot by Ganguly.
That's not the right line to bowl to this batsman. He'll punish anything there.
Wasim Akram to Ganguly. That's a great shot. That takes him into double figures. No wicket for 12. That'll be 4 more to the total. He's timing the ball perfectly today.
He really laid into that delivery. 4 runs all the way.
India, no wicket for 16. There it goes. That was really well judged. It went a long way up.
That's the early wicket they were looking for. Now they need to keep the pressure on.
19 overs are left for India. New batsman comes in at the non-striker's end. The run rate stands at just under 4 and over. Shot. That is beautifully played. That's the first boundary for Tendulkar. Didn't quite get hold of that one properly. That's superb bowling from Wakar Yunus to Tendulkar. It's high in the air. That really was excellent timing.
It was a good shot, but the bowler shouldn't be bowling at him there.
That is an excellent catch.
Well taken. He never looked like dropping.
Skandulka goes for only 8. 8 runs were picked up from that over by Wakar Yunus.
The fielding restrictions provide the opportunity for attacking batsmen to score some fast early runs.
The new batsman comes in at the non-striker's end. The required run rate is around 4 and over. Excellent bowling by Wasim Akram. It's in the air. That's the first boundary for Dravid. It's in the air. That was a really confident shot.
He picked his spot well there, a glorious boundary.
Wasim Akram is back in the attack. Overpitched and thrashed away. Dravid moves into double figures with those runs. That's racing away for 4. You can't afford to bowl that in there.
Slow long hop. Thank you very much. 4 runs. The one-day fielding restrictions really give attacking batsmen an advantage at the start of the innings.
The required run rate is around 3 and over. Wakar Yunus is back in the attack. Superb shot. That's the first boundary for Shuak. That's gone way into the stands. 6 runs. That came right off the middle of the bat.
The bowler doesn't look too happy about it. There might be a little bit more in the next one.
Safely taken by Yusuf Jahan.
Well done, the fieldsman. He really backed up the bowler's effort.
Shiwag goes for only 10. Adani takes his place at the crease. It's in the air and he's got away with it. Wasim Akram to begin a new over. The run rate stands at just under 2.5 and over. Oh.
Oh dear. You can't afford to put catches like that down.
3 now for 51. There it goes. Abdur Razak couldn't quite reach it. That's a lovely way to get off the mark. Wasim Akram to bowl to Dravid. Pushed into the gap. Wasim Akram continues. That's cleared the rope. 6 runs. They were diving for cover with that one.
That's a demoralising sight for any bowler, seeing the ball sail over the fence.
Wasim Akram to bowl to Adani. That's a great shot. That takes him into double figures. Wasim Akram continues. That's the end of the 5th over. Wakar Yunus to begin a new over. The required run rate looks a fairly comfortable 2 and over. There it goes. And he's got away with it. Wakar Yunus at the start of his run-up. He smashed that one right out of the ground. That easily cleared the boundary.
The bowler won't like that one little bit.
Adani waiting at the striker's end. There it goes. Adani has moved into the 20s and is starting to look far more relaxed. Out!
Brilliant catch. The batsman can't believe he hung on to that.
Shot. That is beautifully played. That's the first boundary for Sri Ram. There it goes, but it'll drop safely. 14 overs are left in the innings. Sri Ram facing. The required run rate looks a fairly comfortable 1 and over. That's gone high in the air, but it'll drop safely. Wasim Akram to Dravid. That's gone high in the air. Dravid has moved into the 20s and is starting to look far more relaxed. 13 overs are left in the innings. Wakar Yunus bowled the last of his allotted overs. The required run rate looks a fairly comfortable 1 and over. Wakar Yunus at the start of his run-up. That's too short. 4 runs. You really can't afford to pitch short on this track.
He'll have enjoyed that one. It was 4 the moment it left his bat.
He's gone over the top of that and it looks like 4 runs. That ball drifted wide and he paid the price.
That was quite wide and allowed the batsman room to hit it for 4.
It's straight at Syed Anwar. Wakar Yunus continues. That's gone high in the air. That was a wonderfully timed straight drive.
He played that with a lovely straight bat. He'll be pleased.
Just 4 runs needed for victory. Dravid facing. Short and smash for 4. You really can't afford to pitch short on this track.
There's a perfect example of how to play that shot. He deserved 4 runs for it.
So to sum up then, India win by